Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last part, we started on Great Bay here. Yeah, I sort of forgot what we did because it was a few days ago actually when I recorded that, but we started on Great Bay and we got the Zora's Mask, and we found out that we need to help get Lulu, which was actually Mikau's girlfriend, I guess, kind of, or Zora friend, I guess, we are posing as, actually. We need to get her eggs back. So if you swim over here into Great Bay, I never really showed this before, it's sort of like this one section over here. You'll see these few boxes over here, crates, and if you pound into this one, it reveals a hole. And if you go inside of it, you will find that there is the Pirate's Fortress, the Gerudo Pirate's Fortress to be exact, actually. So what you want to do actually is use your stone mask that we got a couple parts ago, and this is actually why I got it in this part, because if these pirates catch you, they will throw you out of their place, I guess, because, you know, I guess they don't want trespassers. I can kind of understand them, I guess, but yeah. Actually, what you want to do first is go on one of their boats. No, not like that. Okay, go on one of their boats, just swim up to it. They won't see you at all, although the fish underwater will. Kind of weird, but yeah, like I said when we got this mask, it'll allow some characters and enemies not to be able to see you, including the Gerudo here. And also, you want to get a picture of a Gerudo just for now, because it actually involves that fisherman guy that I said lived in that house, so that's probably not a very good picture. You want to have like their full face in the picture. Tattle, you need to get out of the shot. Tattle, please move. Okay, no, that was just horrible. Why is this so hard? It's because the boat is moving, and yeah. No, I want to have it right in the center, just because I know that it's kind of picky about that. That's pretty good. Even though there's some glare, I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, you want to ride the boat, actually right over here, to this ledge over here. You can also swim here as a Zora, but it's kind of a little risky to do. Just because, yeah, they might catch you swimming, and that won't be very good. But yeah. Over here we have a Goron switch. Yeah, I don't know why a Goron is in here, because if you do actually sink, if you fall in the water as a Goron, it actually resets the room, because I guess Gorons are made of rock, so they don't swim. It makes sense, I guess. And now you want to use the Zora mask and make sure no Gerudo guards are seeing you, and then fall in the water here. There's some treasure chests around here that you can get, and they all hold 20 rupees, I think. I think there's one under here, actually. Yeah, I'll just see what it has in it. If it's 20 rupees, then whoop-de-doo. I don't really need that all that much. Yeah, it's just 20 rupees. So, yeah. About this area, it's sort of like a mini dungeon of sorts. Although, the way it ends is kind of weird, if you ask me. Ow. I always thought that really weird, how it ends, but you'll see that later when we actually get to it. Oh, I guess there's another chest over here that we can get. You know, I may as well just get all the chests just to, like, complete the area. Even though when we reset time, the chest will reset too, but I don't really care. It's just for completion, I guess. And I'm a pretty completionist kind of guy. So yeah, the door that opened over there is in here, and that'll lead us inside the fortress. Ow. I never mentioned it in the last part, but those are, like, new enemies, I guess, sort of, since we can actually explore underwater now. They're like bony fish. I guess I did kind of explain to them. I think I compared them to the bonefish in like New Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario World. So yeah. Oh, no. Just surface Mikau. Or Link. I don't really know what he is. I guess it's sort of Link, but he's posing as Mikau. I don't really know. Anyway, if you swim in here, you will go into the inner workings of the Pirate's Fortress. And I guess this area is sort of like a training ground for you to get used to all the mechanics of Zora Link. See right here, you can bash into these blocks, or these boxes like we did to enter the fortress. I think for this, you just want to push it forwards. I actually did practice this area earlier, but no, you want to go around here. But yeah, this is what you want to do. And then you want to go back and loop around, because you need to push the block from over here. That'll allow you to get in there. No, wrong way. There we go. Block over here. I don't know. I didn't mention it before, but I'm not really sure why these blocks have Majora's Mask on it. Well, obviously because, you know, the game is named after it, but in Ocarina of Time, big blocks like that had I think it was actually the Gerudo symbol, because you saw it all over the Gerudo Palace. And in the early versions, I think it had like an Islamic symbol on it or something. I'm not really positive. Yeah, in this game it has Majora's Mask on it, which I guess fits. I'm actually not sure how you're supposed to get that chest in the middle there. I've tried to go like a loop around here, but I'm honestly not positive how you're supposed to get that, because if you just go in here, this is the block that we pushed at the beginning of the room. If you go over here, it just takes you and loops you back around here, so yeah, I don't know. But anyway, there's a current here, and whoa, it pushes you up, which I guess is a good... No, Link. Right here, you want to make sure you stay on the ground and avoid these spike traps, because 1, they're spiky, and 2, they explode if they touch you. Also, you don't want to get pushed out by these like currents here, because if you get pushed out of those, it will take you back to the open area with all the Gerudo pirates floating around in their boats there. So yeah, you don't want to have that happen, or else you'll have to reset the room. So don't do that. If this is the room I'm thinking of, then there's a heart piece for us to get in this room, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it is. This is like the main room, I guess you could say, even though it's not really that big. Well, it's probably the biggest room in this inner part here, I guess. You want to be a Goron and smash these not crates, barrels, yeah. Just make sure you smash all of them just so you have more room. This will open the cage there, and then you want to roll into the cage, I guess like it's Mario 64. But yeah, you've collected 3 pieces so far, and we will be getting another heart container before we go to the dungeon. I did practice this, and yeah, I know where we're going to get another heart piece, so yeah, that'll happen. I think you have to be Goron Link for this one, because I don't know if you can destroy those barrels with just regular Link, or Zora Link. You might be able to. By rolling into them, and 2, because I don't think you're fast enough if you're just regular Link. Oh yeah, and I guess I don't need a bow, I can just use the Zora boomerangs, or Zora rings, I guess. Oh yeah, oh my god. I guess I didn't show that. If you have your Zora rings out, and you try to do like if you try to move or anything, you'll basically just do like a backflip of sorts. No, do not touch that current Link. Swim up. Go by the spikes. I know it's about to transition into days. I think back actually to the night of the first day. I think. Yeah, I'm not really positive. I'm not all that great at reading that clock, especially when it's transitioning like that. But I just hear the bells going off and I can hear it, so... Yeah, this room, you want to hit this switch, and it opens that cage. Then you want to make sure you're standing on this, because this will make a water spout once you... press that switch, and you want to be on it, obviously, so you can rise up. Well, if you hit these right now, I guess it'll... Oh, that just exploded them, so I guess you can have that happen. Make sure you jump off before it goes completely down, or else you will get... Yeah, I guess it was the night of the first day. If you don't jump down before you... it goes totally all the way back down, you'll have to do that puzzle again, and that's not very fun. So yeah, over here, there's actually a telescope that you can look through. It actually shows the inner part of the Gerudo Fortress, I guess. You can see, I guess that's their logo. You can see them patrolling around here. Oh, I guess you can just, like, check there. I never knew that you could do that, and it'll activate a cutscene. Actually, this is showing where you're supposed to go when you actually get in there, so I guess that's how they show you where to go. Okay, I didn't really know that before, but glad I got to show it off. I will destroy these things. Wait, did that actually reset the room? Oh, I didn't mean to hit those, but okay. Or I didn't mean to hit the switch. I was going to do it after I destroyed those other things, but I guess if I can get it done in one shot, then yeah. This is back out where the Gerudos were sailing around. But you don't want to fall, because then you'll have to reset the area, so that's not good. And in here, this is the main area. Oh, jeez, I should probably switch on my stone masks just so they don't see me. Yeah, this is the place where the telescope was, so you know where to go. Well, actually, I think it was just telling you where to go first, not really where to go after that, because after we go in that room, we'll actually get an item, and actually a very important item and a staple of the Zelda series since A Link to the Past, I think. And yeah, with the stone mask on, you can just go up to them and slash them. It's so funny. I don't know why. You can just... They're so oblivious to it, too. I mean, I think if you actually circle around them with the stone mask, they'll actually follow you, which is kind of weird, but yeah. If you couldn't guess what the item that we're going to be getting yet is, these targets are another sort of hint, and that it's been around since A Link to the Past. I think it's been in every game since A Link to the Past. Maybe not Link's Awakening. I don't know. But yeah, Oh, and now we see a bee. Another cutscene, I guess. Use that bee as a hint. There's a nest up there. Hint, hint. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become a laughingstock. Yes, but Vale, the sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sea snakes. Silence! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras shall be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 3 eggs before the sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait. The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about the dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what the strange masked one says is true... I think they're talking about Skull Kid there, actually. And if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in that temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. Now get a move on and go find them, now! Understood. So, I guess the famed the famed Gerudo pirates aren't that great at their job after all. Oh wait, I should probably show this. If you talk to Tattle here, we have a good view of their leader's room from here. And I bet if you needed to, you could shoot an arrow through these bars. An arrow. And what are girls afraid of? Bees. Well, actually, I'm afraid of bees too, so... Anyone's afraid of bees, especially if they're that big. I mean, really, if there were bees that big in real life, I would very much be scared of them. Yeah, they run screaming out of the room, yeah. They're a fearless army of women pirates, but yet they're scared of mere bees. Wow, some thieves. Then again, I think most people are really scared of two things: bees and spiders. I think anybody can really agree with that, but yeah. Now that we cleared them out, and I don't really know where they went, I guess it looked like they came out the door here. Maybe they went in the back somewhere, but anyway, now that they're cleared out, you can come in here, and no, you can't come in here with the stone mask because they will still somehow see you. Somehow, I'm not really sure, but yeah, if we open this chest now, we get another dramatic cutscene. Oh, and you can see the first egg right there. We get the Hookshot. Use it to grapple items so you can reel them or pull yourself to them. Use C to arm it, then use the control stick to aim. So yeah, we have the Hookshot now, and it's up. If you remember in Ocarina of Time, there was actually 2 versions of the Hookshot. There was the long shot and the Hookshot. The long shot being the upgraded version of the Hookshot. In this game, it's automatically upgraded to the long shot from the start, so it's automatically the long version, so I won't be getting a upgrade to it later. And it's also like a very different design from the first game, but yeah. This is also why I wanted to have 4 bottles by this time, because there's 4 eggs in the Gerudo Fortress here. And since we have 4 bottles, we don't have to make 2 trips back here, so that's pretty cool. Now that we have that, I should probably get back up my stone mask because I don't want them to see me and catch me out. Also, if you saw where that Goron switch was back at the entrance part, if you saw that there was a hookshot target, well, there is. And now, if you ever get kicked back out, you can just use that to get back in. So that's a pretty handy shortcut. I guess you could also use that if you only have like 3 bottles or something up to this point in the game. If you only had 1. I wouldn't want to be you. But yeah, basically now we're just going to be going around the fortress since we have the main item of it, and finding all the Zora eggs. I think I can get a few more in this part just before we end it off. I might not get all of them, and yeah, you can just go past her basically. There's going to be a few rooms like this in this dungeon part, where we just have to you're supposed to sneak your way past her, but wow, she gets up fast. I know in Ocarina of Time in the Pirates Fortress, or in the Gerudo Fortress there wasn't that, they didn't get up very fast at all, but yeah. There's gonna be a few rooms like this in here, but if you have the stone mask, you can just skip right through it and own the people in it, but yeah. We get locked in this room. Halt. Oh, it's a Gerudo. We aren't fooled by that mask. Well, your partners out there were. Oh, and apparently, I don't know why, but apparently Link can fight these girls, or these Zoras, but not the, not Zoras, these Gerudo, not the one out there if they catch him. I don't really know why that is. But yeah, basically my strategy for this, I just basically spam my sword and get up really close to them. Because if you do that, oh jeez. Also, don't jump attack. I was just trying something out, I guess, there. I think you're supposed to do it right when they attack you. There we go. Don't think it ends here. And there's going to be a few battles like this, since there's 4 eggs. We already got 1. I'm pretty sure there's 1 for each egg that you get, except for the first one, because, you know, that was in the leader's room. So now we can get back up here, and oh god, that's a lot of spiky fish. I will use my electric laser on all of you. Die, die. Oh, how did I... Die, you stupid fish. Oh my god, it just, like, turned over. What's in here? Red rupee? Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I don't know why, but in every ocean area there seems to be in this game, there's always a red rupee, like in chests there. I don't know why, but it seems to be the case. Alright, there's the second egg, and now we can go out. You know, I may end up just getting all the eggs in this part. I know the last few parts have been pretty long, and I sort of apologize for that, but I just sort of wanted to get everything we could do in those places done in one part, i.e. the ranch and then the graveyard. In the last part, I just wanted to get done the parts that we could do in the first part of Great Bay here. So, you know, like, yeah. But anyway, you know, I may end it off after this one just because we've gotten. Well, actually, no, we only have 1 more egg after this, so maybe not. And I know where I'll are because I did practice this area, like, just today, actually, so I'm pretty fresh in the mind of what I have to do here. It can be kind of confusing if you're just going here on your own, because you have to, like, turn the camera some places, especially if you don't have the stone mask, then you really have to maneuver your way around, all parkour-ish, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, this is where the second egg is. And if you didn't have the stone mask, I don't know how you would get this treasure chest. I think if you didn't have the stone mask, you could just hookshot your way up to that wooden thing up there, so they wouldn't see you. But if you do have the stone mask, you get rewarded by a silver rupee. It's worth 100, but we could only hold less than 100. I know we had 123, so that's 77 rupees. Yeah. So yeah, and here we have another battle. This is as far as you go. I guess it's like Birdo from Super Mario Advance. Actually, yeah, I did kind of think I could trick you with my mask because it fooled all of your other lady friends out there. Well, I guess they are all ladies. And wow, this is not usually how. Oh my gosh. I don't know why she's taking so many less hits. Maybe it's because I have the upgraded sword, and if it is, wow, that sword is very overpowered. Yeah, if you're having a hard time fighting the Gerudos, I don't know why you would, especially if you do have the upgraded sword. If you do have a hard time fighting them, basically you can use your Zora form, and if you hit them with the Zora rings, they will, it'll stun them for a little bit, so I guess you can do that. And then you can, like, hit them with a jump kick in the face, and yeah, that's sometimes what I do. Because if you try to do a jump attack while you have your Zora rings out, I think you'll do like a jump attack-esque sort of thing, so yeah. Yeah, I can get the other one in this part. It won't be too long. It'll probably be just over 20 minutes maybe. But I guess we could get the whole Gerudo Fortress done in this part, because I guess that's a good thing to have done. And yeah, this is why you need to, you know, have the hookshot before exploring all this part. Because you need to have the hookshot to get up on these targets here. And I don't know if it's just me or if it's like something else, but I really think that the hookshot is like a step back than it was in Ocarina of Time, because I don't know, for whatever reason, I think the hookshot is a little glitchier in this game than it was in Ocarina of Time. And oh, I guess this just leads out back there if you want a shortcut, but yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I think in Ocarina of Time it handled better. Like, if you saw when I was on this thing, Link, like, pulled it out and then went into first-person view. I don't know, it's just weird like that sometimes. And also, like, the hookshot targets, sometimes I think it tries to lock onto the center, like, even if you shoot it in the wrong way. You know, I guess I should also mention that you can, it's kind of hard right here, but you can lock onto torches and shoot to them if you ever have the chance to in the game, so that's another thing the hookshot can do. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me with the hookshot thing there, but yeah. It is a pretty cool design in this game. So yeah, it's always been a fan favorite item too, and I gotta say I am a pretty big fan of that, the hookshot as well. I think it's a pretty cool item, very futuristic-y, although most people complain about technology in a Zelda game, but I guess it's pretty cool. And there we go, there is the last pirate up there. And I never noticed that skull up there, but it looks strangely human-like. Yeah, so here's the 4th egg, and like I said, with this dungeon ending, or sort of dungeon, it's sort of like a mini dungeon, I guess. When it ends, you don't really have a proper ending to it. You just sort of warp out of here, and then you're done, I guess. I don't know. It just always seemed weird to me how that worked, but I guess I won't complain, really. So yeah, out of here we go, jump down, and I could go back out, I'll just go back out here since I don't think you can actually warp from inside places. I think if you try to, it'll just say, your notes echoed far, but nothing happens, so yeah. I'll just warp back to the Marine Research Lab so we can put the eggs into that containment case that guy said he put away for the Zora eggs when the water was regular, I guess. And yeah, so I guess that's the end of this. Wow, I thought that would actually take me a few more parts. I think that's a staple in the series, me thinking that the dungeons are going to take way more parts than they are. Yeah, it's still going to be a few more parts before we get to the main dungeon of this area, and when we get there, we will do that. Maybe only one more part, actually, because as you see, we only have 4 eggs, and I don't know why I put that on. We only have 4 eggs, and there's 7 in total, and as you saw, the Gerudo pirates said that they lost 3 of their eggs to the sea snakes, so that's sort of like a hint, I guess. So what we want to do after this, I'll probably do this in the next part, we have to go talk to the fisherman guy, and this is actually why you need the picture of the Gerudo, so you need to give it to him. He'll give you a certain item. I don't really want to spoil it. It's not that big of a spoiler, but, I just don't really want to do it, but yeah, he'll give you an item. You use that over in a different part. It's sort of like well, we'll get that to there when we get there. But yeah, just know that that's what we're going to be doing in the next part to find our way to get those other 3 eggs. It's not going to be as... Actually, I think the other way is a little more tedious than the Gerudo's Fortress. I actually kind of like the Gerudo Fortress. I've never actually done it without the stone mask, so I wouldn't really know like all the sneaking around aspects of it, but yeah. So yeah, in the next part of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we will be going back to the fisherman's house, like I said, which is on the mainland here, and we will see what we can do to try to find those other 3 eggs of Lulu's. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.